Crazy Town. Biden's getting the younger Democrats all jazzed up for the midterms. Roll it. There we go.
If we get people out to vote, we win. Our little babe over there is not so sure about all this. She seems okay so far. At any rate, and what I want to talk about, I want to make what I think is the most important closing argument to make. I've been into about 31 districts or 31 places, going to a bunch between now and the election day. First of all, if you speak to most pollsters, they're not sure anymore. Not about the outcome, but about polling. I don't pay attention to anything having to do with the polls. I just pay attention to what's happening on the phone, and we're knocking on doors. This election is a referendum. It's not a referendum, I should say. It's a choice. Everybody wants to make it a referendum, but it's a choice. Republicans are doubling down on their MAGA trickle-down economics. We, the Democrats, are the ones that are fiscally responsible. Let's get that straight now, okay? Jack. Republicans have been very clear. They've stated boldly that they want to cut Social Security and Medicare.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. Let's go back and see what we inherited from Trump and the MAGA Republicans. We won the election. When we came to office. We inherited a nation in crisis, the pandemic with no end, an economy on the brink. And because of the inaction of incompetence of the COVID was running and ruining American lives. Look at how far we've come. On Trump's watch, American manufacturing was hollowed out. On my watch, made in America isn't just a slogan, it's a reality. We passed the most consequential infrastructure bill since Eisenhower's interstate highway system. You know, we had infrastructure week, and it kept having it, nothing happened. Now we got infrastructure decade. We know a lot of folks are struggling with inflation, driven by Putin's war in Ukraine and the global pandemic. It's a little solace. But we have a lower inflation rate than most any other nation in the world. Because of what we did earlier in the first piece of legislation we passed. A family of four, we reduced their cost to $2,400 a year if they were on Medicare. On Obamacare. Yeah. Every time I talk about the cost of these things, there goes that big spending Democrat Biden again. Well, guess what the big spending Democrat Biden did? The deficit fell by $1.4 trillion this year. Cut the deficit in half because of the number of actions we've taken, and it's take too long to go into detail, but guess what? Gas prices are coming down. They're down $1.20 this summer, and just this week they fell another 10 cents. You know, Republicans love to call Democrats big spenders and claim that we are for, and they claim they're for less government spending. Well, give me a little break here. Just look at the facts. Now Republicans in Congress are doubling down on their MAGA commitment to implode the deficit again. Just last week, Republicans leaders said if they get their way, they're going to extend the Trump tax cuts, which are out of existence in 2 years.
Spit it out, sir.
Easy for him. Last administration, even when they threatened, even though I was asked to settle it on New Year's Eve day, a similar deal with the last Republican leader. We were able to succeed and not default, but guess what? Our credit rating went down anyway because we're risking and playing with the debt. It's irresponsible. Think about this. That's MAGA trickle-down politics in the extreme.
By the way, I love MAGA.
Apologize for helping working and middle-class folks and Americans as they recover the pandemic. Look, folks, and by the way, if I can divert for another second, the same people in the Congress who really hollering at me saying I'm wasting money, allowing you, if you had a Pell Grant, to get another debt relief from your debt up to, and by the way, the average person getting his debt relief makes less than $75,000 a year. Okay, they say that's outrageous, but you know the program where you allowed people, the PPP program, to get money back if their business were in trouble, they made no apologies for that. They thought it's okay for them to get that relief for their business. But you breaking your neck and getting caught in the middle of a crisis, you can't get any relief for the debt. And guess who's going to grow the economy more? An educated public or those guys? I don't know who they think they are.
What is that? Oh, my God.
You know, That's the whole mega MAGA trickle-down policy.
I need a mega MAGA
It's
shirt
the very
now.
foundation of American economy.
Sounds like
That
Eric
if we
Cartman.
don't meet their demands,
Mega Man.
they're going to shut the place down. And then they talk about inflation.
He's losing steam.
Everything they'll do is going to make inflation worse. Because of you all, we confirm the first black woman to ever serve on the Supreme Court of the United States.
Are you sure she's a woman? How would
the
you know?
highest ranking black Indian with Indian background woman in American history to be vice president. We're making real progress. You know, I was with Xi Jinping in the Tibetan Plateau. I spent more time with Xi Jinping than any other leader in the world.
He's pulling out the hits.
Over 78 hours worth on the 8 or 10 of those on the phone and the rest in person over the last 12 years.
This is like a.
It's the reason why we're sort of these ugly Americans. We believe anything is possible when we do it together. Not a joke. Think about it. Anything is possible for us. There's nothing we've ever said, no. We can't do that.
He's crazy.
Wow. Guys. Office rocker.
Teleprompter
honestly,
one.
When he was
Biden
talking,
zero.
remember the old K-Tel commercial for the Buy This record?
Mm-hmm.
And it would just scroll all the songs. It was
the
like,
hits.
not a joke.
yeah.
Also, watch me. See
And
his other
hyperbole.
song. It was like,
Now, get 2 more albums.
I was waiting for the follow-up hits. Your kids are doing their homework at the McDonald's Wi-Fi. I love that one.
That's a good one, too.
Holy moly.